Welcome to Vacuum Wars, and to our new series called Air Purifier Wars. This week we're comparing two of the most popular air purifiers in the world, the Levoit Core 300 and the Germ Guardian AC4825E. We put them both through a rigorous series of tests over the past few weeks, including some all-new tests, and the results were really interesting. First, the basics. These air purifiers are similar in many ways, which is why they're a good fit for a head-to-head competition. For example, they're both budget air purifiers. They're both in a similar, very low price range. They also have similar official room size recommendations, though here the Levoit is slightly higher. And both of them share the same basic air purification techniques, using HEPA filters to catch particulates and carbon filters to eliminate smells, gases, and VOCs. The Germ Guardian is the only one with a UV light that shines on the filter, which can be turned on or off. The first category is features. These are things that don't necessarily help with air purification, but are nice to have. As these are both budget air purifiers, there wasn't all that much in the way of features. They both have 3 power settings, and they both have an indicator to let you know that it's time to change the filter. The Levoit is the only one with a timer, as well as a sleep mode. We also include their size in the feature category, where smaller is always better, and here the Levoit is both shorter and has less cubic inches overall. So the Levoit wins the features round. The next round is filter quality. They both have HEPA filters rated at the exact same 99.97% at 0.3 microns, but the Levoit had more HEPA filter material than the Germ Guardian did. But that kind of evens out since the replacement cost on the Levoit is about 40% more expensive. They both have a carbon filter layer for filtering out odors, gases, and volatile organic compounds, but where the Levoit has actual pieces of activated charcoal, even if it's not that much of it, the Germ Guardian just has a mesh layer that's been treated with activated carbon, which is of a much lower quality. The scores for the filter round look like this, with the Levoit just beating out the Germ Guardian. The next round is bench tests. This is where we measure things like airflow and noise level. The Levoit Core 300 had slightly more airflow on max power than the Germ Guardian did, even though they were the same noise level on max power. Let's move on to the filtration tests. The first test we do is the fog test, where we release 12 seconds of fog into a ventless room and run the air purifier on max power. And here they were almost identical, reducing the 10 and 2.5 micron particles at almost the exact same speed, with a slight edge to the Levoit Core 300. So after adding up all the scores from all the rounds, the Levoit Core 300 beat the Germ Guardian 88-45, which is kind of a blowout.